fellow dwarfers, welcome to Red Dwarf TV, Red Dwarf Nerd here. Today a quick overview of everything that's been going on in the world of the Small Rouge one. First up, without getting too heavily into negative events, the COVID-19 pandemic has meant that just about every live event, conference, convention and live show has either been cancelled or postponed this year. However, for those who need to get their fix of Red Dwarf personalities, Rob Grant, Ed Bye and Paul Jackson have got you covered with their stellar Zoom shows, the Quarantine Commentaries. These are live web shows usually featuring one specific episode for discussion, with fans commenting along and asking questions. There's also been some incredible appearances from production personnel, guest stars and even main cast members. I'm just waiting for my invite to be a guest on the show to come through any moment now. There are limited amounts of places for fans to join in live, so you need to go apply on the Red Dwarf website to try and get a place. But don't worry, all episodes make their way onto YouTube. Just search Red Dwarf Quarantine. After this video ends and after you've hit the like button, hit subscribe and left us a little comment underneath. Next up, UKTV's much anticipated feature-length Red Dwarf special, Red Dwarf The Promised Land, dropped in April. Now, I'm not going to give you a full review here and now, but what I will say is there was loads of great stuff in there, including the Feli Sapiens, some great callbacks to past moments, and possibly best of all, the eagerly awaited return of Norman Lovett as Holly. If you're yet to see it and you're in the UK, you can go stream it for free on the UKTV player. Otherwise, it's already out on DVD and Blu-ray. And if the AA can fly out to fix Starbug, then surely Amazon must be able to get you a copy wherever you are in the world. Speaking to the UK magazine The Radio Times in June, Chris Barry did hint that there may be more feature-length specials in the future, so let's keep our H's crossed for further adventures. Also, UKTV have spoilt us with the release of a 3-part documentary, The First 3 Million Years. Covering the full history of Dwarf from the show's conception right up to the new feature-length special, there's interviews with the cast, interviews with the creators, behind-the-scenes stuff and more. While I can't honestly say there were that many big revelations for any fans who've watched previous documentaries, it was still brilliant to have something that's bang up to date. And if it gets new viewers hooked on Red Dwarf, that can't be a bad thing. And finally, I'm very sad to say that the reddwarf.co.uk website announced back in August that Seb Patrick, the website's editor, sadly passed away at the age of just 37. Absolutely gutting news. I recommend you go to reddwarf.co.uk to read more, and there's also a link on there to a GoFundMe page to help support his family. Well, there you have it everyone. Despite it being a SMEG of a year down here on planet Earth, at least we've had the chance to escape to a mining ship far away and have a good old giggle with the boys from the Dwarf. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of The Promised Land down in the comments below, and let us know what you thought of the documentaries and whether you've been keeping up to date with the Quarantine Commentaries. Well, please hit like, subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell icon so that you know when the next episode is out. I've been Red Dwarf Nerd for Red Dwarf TV. Stay safe, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, Smegheads.